Dahlia once painted portraits for Barrister Arnold Timsh, a corrupt aristocrat who uses illegal powers to evict families from their homes and claim property for the Lord Regent, based on false accusation of plague. Barrister Timsh's niece, Dahlia, hates him. She has promised to help you locate Dahlia, Delilah, for a price. Meet with Thalia to find out what she knows.
As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
Ooh, bolt, mark mine, stun mine. Cool. Favors. Wound drop off. My friend will leave a room by the ruined bridge for you to pick up. Ah, I get it. Railroad delivery. There'll be some conveniently placed railroad tanks by the first gate on your way to the district. Why not? What's the worst that could happen with that? Bone charm. Bone charm. Need it. Kinda do. Sleep darts because I can. Because they're important. Choke dust because it's useful. Don't need those. Stun mine. Pretty good. Horse above, won't need those. This should be enough.
I was gentle. He'll snore for an hour. Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the Wall of Light. You'll know it by 3 whitewashed skulls.
Okay. Anything cool here? Rats, but... money! I do need money. Blah. Water. What's that? There's something in the water. There we go. Okay. I'm in. Wonder if there'll be anything useful over here. Anything? Coin. There's always a coin.
It's the way we do things in the legal district. Stop trouble before it starts. The way the barrister likes it.
I hear General Turnbull's coming to inspect. Going to make the whole city run like this.
It's about time.
Oh, a general. Oh, that doesn't sound helpful. But, thank you for being here. Wow. You nap here. That's where you deserve to be. I don't know. Oh, thank goodness you already turned 90 degrees, huh? Oh, phew. That could have been disastrous. You nap there. Gun? No. No gun. Rune, bone charm. Guard. Just everything here, I suppose. Yeah. Why not? I feel like being mean to the guards today. What have they ever done for me? Except try to kill me, and kill me, and kill me. They're very kill happy. Water. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to deal with any of the fish that might exist over here. Whoa. As requested. I like that. Short, simple, to the point. And now I can finally get a link to where it needs to be. I mean, it was good before, but now I have Blink 2. Okay. God. What? No way to peek over anything. Electrical
Be
currents.
advised, Thundry Rothwild, founder of the Rothwild Slaughter, has been reported missing. Remain vigilant
God.
and report any
What a light.
suspicious persons or activity to the City Watch.
Thing. Might be stuff in there. That guy is going to be annoying. I can see him now, just standing there. I mean, I could shoot him. That would be funny. But it'd also be murder. Can't stand on that, I'll be electrified.
Supposed to be on duty over here.
No, he's not. Okay. What?
Huh?
What? Wasn't me. Nobody here but us assassins. Hello? Yeah, you look like the last one. Thank you. Thanks for making this easy. There we go. Mine. 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 Now to sneak in. I'll leave you be. Now. No, Retriever's clothes. Should probably hit that first.
What you mean? Who's paying for those clothes?
You're threatening the wrong person. If I were you, I would strongly consider leaving while you still can.
Really? Where do you live? Probably some mansion on Clavering, right? Come on, let's have it. Or I start cutting.
I'm telling you now, walk away. Go home. You're making a mistake.
Oh yeah? How so?
I'm here to meet a man named Dowd.
The great assassin? Oh, I'm really quaking in my boots now. Left a proper stain in my britches. Tell me, why would he meet with a lady like you?
Because I'm hiring him to kill a person. And I'm paying him a lot of money. Money you will never see because you'll soon be gasping for breath on the end of Dowd's blade.
Shut up. That ain't true.
Isn't it? Your fear is obvious. You reek of it. Among other things.
I'll tell you what I think. I think you and Captain What's-His-Face over there were sneaking off for a night of hanky-panky. Only your daddy don't approve of you making out with a lowly watch officer. How about that?
I'm sorry I told you to run. In fact, I'd like you to remain right here. Dowd is very likely watching us right now, considering how to kill you.
You've got guts. I'll give you that. Sticking with a lie like that. I know a few con artists that could learn from you.
Ah. One guy. Ah, what's the worst that could happen? Hello.
Ha! I told you he was coming.
Uh-oh.
Get him, boys!
Hello.
Let's get this.
Don't shoot me. Ow. I said don't shoot me. And don't dodge either. Ow. Jerk. Whew. That was closer than I'd like to admit. Poor guy. Could have warned me.
Look at you. The master assassin. So you want to know about Delilah? Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so he won't tell you anything. I require only 2 things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done. Let's meet at the docks when you return. My grandmother's been on her deathbed for years. Now that she's really going and I'm turning 18, he's terrified. I'll tell you all you need to know once the job's done. It's a good thing I talked to you before my uncle did. My grandmother's been on her deathbed for years. Now that she's really going and I'm turning 18, he's terrified.
Okay.
She had everything she could ever want. What did she do?
How's that my fault? My sunk. Please, no, don't walk over that way. Walk that way. Walk that way. Walk that way. Walk that way. Thank you. Gotta turn you off. Ow! Okay. 2-0. I won't be outsmarted by this for a 3rd time. Oh, and I know your weaknesses now, stun mine. You won't beat me 3rd. Look at that. A genius. What'd she run off to? Ah, well, probably nothing. No. Sign of an X? Hello? Anything cool over here? Can I buy that house? No? Okay. Anything over here? No. Anything in here? No. There's always stuff in the bins. Anything in here? No. Ah, well. Huh. I'm not gonna fall for that. Heh. Try and outsmart me all you like. I'm simply too smart for you. More of these guys, huh? Wound, thing, bone charm, right over there. I wonder. No. I've already choked out so many people today. Yeah, you guys just stay there. No. I'll come back for that stuff later. No. Hello. Damn, locked. I do need food, though. Must be something useful in here. Oh! Me. Hello. Mine. Mine. Door? Door. Anything to know in here? No, just a way out. Anything up here? Oh, key. Good. Now I can leave through the front door. Exactly what I wanted. Nah. Go to sleep, my little guy. Thank you. Aw. Poor Chauncey. I don't know what he did, but... Poor Chauncey. Anything? Just food. What is here is food? God. Anything else valuable here? Moan charm, I want it. Heh, got it. Oh, a lot of high value stuff here. Even a book. Except from a book covering the various districts across Dunwall and their histories. Once the financial heart of the Empire, the Watchshore Finance District was a hive of trade activity. No district employed more barristers, accountants, or indeed more security. And no part of Dunwall saw a greater flow of coin. When the flood barriers broke and the water rolled in, the looting that followed was accompanied by an epic period of chaos and butchery. Those that could draw and move their asses did what they could. Others, with their wealth tied up in the grand mansions and artwork, lost it all. When the last of the high society set out, had withdrawn and the lights went dark, what sure was a gloomy, crumbling shell of what it had been, inhabited by thieves, wild dogs, and rats. Once great plagues of commerce sat empty and haunted. Well, it came to house killers and mercenaries, as well as anyone else looking to hide from the city watch. In mere months, the flooded district was settled upon as the most popular name for the place. Ah, man. Oh, bone charm. No outsider? Huh. What a life. Yeah, I might as well activate that. Oh, book. Except for my travel chronicle, my Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pilot ship spawned in the Socodian archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we started the book and wet cliffs welcoming the eels to those that would visit the far continent as it's called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say flock, of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touch with toxic quills. Two thrown overboard by gusting demon winds. The quiet Tyrian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and distance about a sea is greater than those would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now with but a handful I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them. And now their captain is dead too, strung by something that resembles a prairie mole, but reacted with great apocalyptic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. Jesus Christ. That's just getting to the place. Imagine what the actual place looks like. I almost fell. Gods everywhere. Must be something up here, surely. Oh, what? Since when could you people look up? I refuse to believe it. Anything cool over here? Yeah, doesn't look like it. Unless... no. Whee! Whee! Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I can drink water now. I said I can drink water now. Oh, health. Well, I wasn't technically wrong. Fine. Is that it? Just rail oil? I guess so. No. It was you, wasn't it? You saw me!
The captain locked up the legal district.
Why's that?
The Hatters have been trying to get in lately. We don't need any more burglaries.
Better keep his eye on the key then. Hatters are likely to come after it.
Key, huh? I got a hat! Nothing useful here. Oh, an unlocked safe. Filled with gold. Must be my lucky day. Cap, it looks like Hatters walked in and took the key to the legal district. I'm gonna knock some heads. Oh. Dead counter responsibilities, except for manual on new city-wide procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that only we give in to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command of situations related to the plague and handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called reapers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the air test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade. Ooh, half. Not what it looks like. I was simply hurting him. Oh, and yet another book? Sure like to read up here. Lacey Stride and the Dead Eels, except from a City Watch River Patrol report. William Carter, captain of the merchant vessel the Wind Drover. Reports that on the 23rd day of the month of Nets, his vessel was waylaid by the Dead Eels, a gang of notorious criminals known for acts of river piracy, wanton destruction, and smuggling. Prior to the blockade, the Wind Drover was bound for Dunwall, bearing medical supplies, food, and material goods for the city of Driscoll in northeast Bristol. The captain claims at midnight he heard the aft bell sound the alarm. When, as the weather was foggy, the captain's first thought of that was an immediate collision. But when he exited his quarters, he found a grisly scene. Half his men already gutted to the boards, and the rest locked in a vicious struggle. Captain Cutter surmised that the Dead Eels had swum up to the boat and scaled the side of the ship with climbing hooks. But how they caught the ship or where they come from, that he couldn't fathom. Realizing he had no chance and knowing the Dead Eels took no prisoners, Captain Cutter immediately hid in a hollow of a false bottom shipping crate. I asked the captain why a legitimate trader would need secret compartments, but he couldn't remember where he'd gotten it and assured me it had been empty, safely hidden from view while his crew was butchered. Carter also witnessed the appearance of the Dead Eel leader, a violent woman by the name of Lizzie Stride. He reports that her teeth were filed to sharp points, and that she went about the deck of the ship barefoot. Carter, clearly out of his mind with fear, claims that even her feet were webbed. Adding to my suspicion, I know that Captain Carter still had the stench of brandy on his breath when River Patrol fished him out of the water. Lacey Stride proceeded to question the first mate for several minutes before fighting the man's tongue out of his own mouth and tossing him in the river. Eventually, the Dead Eels discovered that the captain's stash of King Street brandy. Captain Carter used this discovery and his showing celebrations opportunity to slip overboard undetected. I recommend a detailed patrol of the area in case the Dead Eels left any clues. They sank the ship, but some useful wreckage might be recovered. Also, I recommend that Williams Carter's status as captain and his trading license be stripped at once. Furthermore, the man who should be investigated for charges of smuggling along the Way Haven. Officer Matley Hawkins, Haven Patrol. She sounds dangerous. Not gonna lie. Like, she bit her tongue off. It was like, it sounds hard. Or easy. Believe it or not, I've never done it. I know, I surprise myself sometimes. Now, what was I looking for? Nico District, wounds, bone charms, anything of value. Like boot stealth. Now I can actually run at full speed, that'd be nice. Stuff.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Ring the alarm.
Nope. No, you don't have to.
Got you now. Watch out.
For them. How did you get up there?
Watch it.
Firing!
What? You don't want that before. No, you don't. Door. Oh. That was close. Thank you, Bone Chum. Yeah, that's useful. I'll take that. Now, Dope. Guy saw me.
Eyes sharp. Call out to each other to spot.
Oh. Hello! And goodbye. Okay. There's a one there. The sale sign here. And what seems to be a door over there.
Someone's about to get shanked.
No. Oh. This is where I was.
Where are you?
Now, how do I turn that damn alarm off? Shut up, you're annoying.
Shout if you see him.
Must be something over here. Right? Guess not. Just money and...
I heard you there.
No, you didn't. Uh-oh.
Goofy cut.
Help!
Whee! Oh, hey, a door.
I know you're here.
Oh, I was already here.
I know you're somewhere around here.
No, you don't. So many for sale signs, and I can't even buy a house. There we go.
Sir,
Oh god,
What is
they're all
it?
here.
I just wanted to say, congratulations on getting your own squad.
Oh, sleep dots. Uh-oh.
This area is under lock.
Oh. There's a one over here, right? Whee! There's like a fallen water, however I want. I hear it. There you are. Yeah. I didn't fall that far, did I? Surely not. Anything? No. Ha! I knew I was looking for something. A page torn from an old manuscript written in a squalling hand. Cruel Nanny, take the world from her greedy hands. Laid it before the black-eyed groom. Cut sharp, cut deep, wet drip, drop. Last but least, burn it in the heart of a lawless man. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. Cool. Oh, the Hatters. Except from the Hatters, well-dressed kings of the low streets. The following is reconstructed from a discourse where a street person I carried in a discutable whiskey house while incognito. The Hatters used to run all the rackets around the world. Whiskey, weapons, hound fights, whatever the game, the Hatters had a big stake in it. Then the plague came and tore the whole damn city apart. All that chaos led to new bosses cropping up. Most were shithills that didn't last a week. But there were some hard cases like Lizzie Stride, Jim Dundermore, Bland Black Surrey, and Slackjaw. His brother Street boys took the whiskey distillery from the Hatters and started bumping out bootleg elixir. That kicked off a grand war that made all the allies red with blood. The problem was the Hatters, were getting it from all sides. The dead hills were pinching all the riverless smuggling deals. The butchers were driving us out of the slaughterhouse wall. We were bleeding from a dozen different cuts, losing some of our best guys, so we pulled back. Just for a while, anyone who counts the Hatters as out is 2 trumps shot full of a deck full of Nancy. The boss is a real devious son of a bitch, been about since before the cold winds. But I ain't talking about him. Hatters don't talk about the geezer, even ex-Hatters. No, despite my lavish bribery, the man refused to speak further on the subject. In fact, it became obvious I had aroused suspicions by that point, so I was forced to make my escape from the establishment. Scholar Jolene Burgos, Academy of Natural Philosophy, Historical Ethics. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens. Gang wars do be like that,
This
I
area
suppose.
is under lockdown. Any unauthorized individuals are to be considered.
This is going to require all my cunning.
Immediately.
Wah! I told you it would take all as a note. Capture the key. If you need it, good luck. He's down the street by the almshouse. See, I told you it would require all my cunning. And that's what happens when I use all my cunning. I get results. Okay.
Scout up ahead. Try to find out where Timsh is.
There's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating doing a hit on Timsh for some time.
I know. Half the city wants him dead. We'll earn some gold on this one. I'll meet you up ahead.
Okay. Anything cool here? Oh, bone charm. Oh. A person? No weirdo. I shall grant you the honor of looking at my face before you die. Oh.
It's Dowd, isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
What do you want?
Revenge. To do to Timsh what he did to me. I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents. I've prepared one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent. Please, go to my old apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address, but I doubt you can get inside from the streets. There you'll find my journal, which contains the entire plot and everything you'll need. But you're a businessman like I once was. I don't expect you to do this for free. If you do go to my apartment, you'll find something stashed there. Consider it your payment in advance.
Can I take your mask? It's a cool mask, I want it. I want it. I'm like, you don't need it anymore. Look at this place. Barely has a second floor. And one painting. Got the bone charm, mate. Oh, wait, I got a bone charm. Meh. Phew, what a light. Like that will stop me.
I caught him snooping around nearby. He won't say who he is or what he's doing, but I locked him up just to be safe. He seems familiar to me. Reminds me of someone who used to do business with Timsh, but I'm not sure.
Good work, Simmons. Now that that's handled, we can move on. You got the orders from Timsh, right? What's the next address?
Crow's Court off Brambley Street. But there's a problem, sir. The Forrestalls live there, and their kids used to sneak us food at the back door. I know it's the job, sir, but it's awfully hard seeing them turned out like this. They don't even have the plague. I've been there last week.
Excellent. Simmons, you'll show me this back stoop and we'll go in that way. Start tallying the place up. You've given us the tactical advantage. We'll get Timsh's money.
But, sir...
I'll put it another way. You think I care which door we kick in tomorrow? The next day? Behind each is another useless pack of aristocratic sots and their precious offspring. And I don't care if they all end up mudlarks.
Sir, they've been good to me.
Simmons, before I worked for Barrister Timsh, I was dredging out the real Weeper dens. You ever done that? Ever broken down a door and bathed in that stench? Fought housewives with blood on their faces, swinging at you with a piece of broken furniture. Other times it's just rats inside, hundreds of them, stripping some drunk to the bone. Maybe you'd like to be transferred to my old squad.
No, sir. Certainly not.
I used to call myself brave, Simmons. Till I saw a man lose a fight with a pile of rats. So when Barrister Timsh says all I gotta do is rough up a rich bastard, cuff him a few times till he stops talking about his rights, I jump at the chance. I cry with happiness. You understand me?
Yes, sir. We'll approach from the back stoop. They won't be alarmed when they see me.
Right. Good man. It's them or us. No room for heroes in the time of plague. Just do your job and I'll make sure you keep this posting.
Ah! 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 I am shocked. Shocked and appalled. I'm taking your money. That's what shocked and appalled means for me. Outpost. Anything cool here? I mean, there's a wound nearby. That has to count for something. Nah. Hello? Anyone? Oh, whoa. Ow. Hehehe. I have a wound. Now I can get... this will probably be more useful in the long term. And by long term, I mean 1.5 missions. Key. Roland's journal. So, Tim thinks he's invincible because he carries a letter from the Lord Regent giving him legal immunity from the state seizing his goods in case of plague. He carries it everywhere, like a talisman, but he's also drafted the instrument of his own destruction. The document he uses for fictions is a generic form drafted by the office of the Lord Regent. It was trivial to acquire a blank one. Acquiring a forgery of the Lord Regent's signature was less easy. But thankfully some of my old connections are still loyal. All I have to do is swap the two documents. Getting close enough to Trimch to do it won't be easy. I may need help from a professional. Once that's done, the fool just needs a push to go down. And that's the second part. Inside Trimch's basement is a device that circulates air in the building. If some material happened to find its way into the device, the building would weep like a weakest den. And I just have to be particular about the actual material, as I do not wish to affect the guard or servants with plague and cause needless suffering. The unsavory gentlewoman living in Unit 10 has offered to acquire the audacious item, and a sturdy sack to contain it. She carves my room in exchange, so we'll be forced to part with it. She has given me a key to her unit so I can go and get the sack whenever I'm ready to make my move. Oh, I'm sorry I took your trading room. And I already spent it on illegal superpowers, so, I'm sorry.
General's on his way. Things got nasty in the upper city. We handled it.
One less mess for the watch to clean up.
Dunwall has an army? I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but Dunwall has an army? Where the hell are they? Where have they been all this time? Uh-oh. Phew! That was almost a disaster. I'm here to get my supplies. Hello?
He's justifying himself to the rats in his office right now. Just inside the top balcony, there he is. See him?
Yep.
Should we gather for whiskey and
You don't mind.
Chances are very
I'd like to watch.
Sure. Oh, notes. Tibbs is vigorous for a man of his age. He's known to keep himself armed with a sword and pistol, even when in his own home. He's been observed to be generally restless and mobile, pacing throughout the building, from his bedroom to the top floor, to the lobby of the law offices on the ground floor. Tibbs keeps his mother's will in a chest in the storage room near the lobby on the ground floor. Front door leads into the law offices lobby. Space is 2 stories high with balconies overlooking the lobby floor. The second balcony on the facade, glass doors, leads directly to Tim's office. Down 4 balconies on the right and left of the building, easy access. A back door leads into a basement, is kept locked, but a key was easy to find. A dumbwaiter accessible in the basement connects all the floors, but it's a one-way trip. Once you get out, the panel shuts and the platform returns to the basement. Tim carries a key with him, and important chests or cabinets are locked with it. An apartment near Trim's estate has rooftop access to the waterfront district. Cool. Mine. Map. Apartment 10. Damn. Missed my chance for an easy kill. Ah well. There's always next time. Bone charm. Mine. Whee! Nailed it. Anything cool in there? Why would I ever need ammo? Maybe now. Whee!
To arms! Yeah!
I didn't do it.
Yeah!
Oh,
Oh, I'll find you.
you didn't lose anything.
Probably rats.
Though I should probably sleep down just to be safe.
I heard you.
What now?
Damn, all I did was make things worse.
What is it?
Apartment 10? Let's just go to apartment 10. Okay. God. Not a problem. Okay, I'm in. There's stuff everywhere. Blech. This one was born to a wealthy family. He stayed out in the countryside because it was the only place he could see the stars at night. He was never educated, so he did not know what they were. He used to pray to them. I mean, stars are pretty. I would pray to them. This one worked so hard, he broke both his hands. And when he was of no more use, they threw him out. His mother cared for him until she died, after which he turned to begging. Then he died. Oh. This one liked to carve wood. Once he carved a small whale, he spoke to it and kept it in his pocket. Its grains knew all his secrets, just like I do. Could you tell me what they are? This one was a father. He sired 6 of 3 mothers. He drowned one of them, but it was not his fault. One day the child's grandfather discovered what happened, but the old man did not agree with that assessment. Cool. I don't know if I should be excited or terrified. Aha! Ow. I got cabineted.
I've always wondered, what does he smell like? Rotting flesh? Wild flowers? Does he ask you questions? I wonder when he'll speak to me.
Who knows?
I hope he dies a lingering death.
Oh, the Overseer or Timch? I guess it's not important right now.
Here's one last lesson, for old time's sake. The barrister was a champion at finding his enemy's weak points, but he didn't see Delilah as a threat until it was too late. No one's watching Delilah now except you. And me, of course. I see everything. I see forever. And right now, I see a man walking a tightrope over a sea of blood and filth. The Empress is dead, and the water's rising. You've got Rothwild packed into a crate, bound for the frozen north, Dowd. Surprisingly clean work for a man with so much blood on his hands. Did the Empress change you? Or do you think this will help you dodge what's coming? You'd better hurry. You're running out of rope.
You were in a daze. I hope it was enlightening.
Not really. They're kind of worrying, honestly. If I could feel fear, I'd be shitting my pants. Okay. Okay, Timch. Moon. Bone charm. Is that inside or out? Inside. My goodness, that guy couldn't see very far, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're way too close to me for my liking, so, And you know, army men have no rights whatsoever, so... And he's a private. No one will literally miss his death. No one will notice he's gone. Okay.
Position.
I'm in.
He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Yeah. Yeah, abuse of power, whatever. Yeah. Bone charms, though, matter. Anything I can get rid of? Probably that. When am I taking damage, honestly, though? Money. I'm gonna save that for later. You know, once I've walked in blind. I don't want my goods to smell after all. I'm sorry. But if you could just hide there, that'd be great. How else am I supposed to steal all the food? Ooh, no. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I don't need the weed. It does anything worth stealing in a dumb way though anyway. Not as like this sick loot that I'm getting. And these keys to doors that I already have unlocked, but yeah, well.
Find the barrister. Maybe you should stop running to him with every little crisis. He's in his office upstairs, convening with his guard.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course.
Guards everywhere.
What?
You saw nothing, lady. You saw nothing, guy. Oh.
It was nothing after all.
Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, I'm safe.
Where are you?
I'm nowhere. Yeah, I'm over there.
Probably expensive.
Wounds. I need Trimps alive. Or at least unconscious. But I need to steal everything he owns. Yeah, that guy's annoying me. Okay.
Young people. Of course they think they can judge us.
She's sensitive. Isn't that what they call it?
Sensitive people are wrecking this city. Sensitive people don't collect taxes, and they don't burn out the slums or create the buffer zones we need.
Quite right, sir.
Her tinny little voice calling me a monster, as if this is Dunwall's first plague. As if I didn't watch my own grandmother cough her life out. We'll all die, Captain Blossom. If this isn't stopped, all of us.
Yes, sir.
Get out.
See
right
something?
Now.
Oh. I mean...
Okay, he got away.
We'll find him.
I don't think you will.
We know you're here.
No, you don't. Oh. Just, there we go.
Shout if you see him.
Yeah, see him.
What's wrong? Get up!
We'll find him.
No, you won't.
He just disappeared. Check under everything.
I've got a plan. But it will require intensive. But it will require a great deal of thinking. That wasn't part of the plan, but... Yeah!
Stop playing. Come up at once.
Yeah. Alright. I mean, you asked for this. Okay. He knocked himself on the head. Okay, I'm safe. Yeah. I can steal his stuff now. There we go. notes. Oh! Oh! Guy has no respect whatsoever. Now well. Mine. So much stuff to steal. Well, I got the will. I got the key. No, you don't. Come inside, my good man.
Here you are.
I didn't mean for you to go out. Phew. They're all gonna be coming up here in a moment, aren't they? Oh, I think that's everything important got at the moment.
Benedict, I need to know what you expect regarding the Danforth Holding Company. They're only a month late, and they've been good for it in the past. Normally, I wouldn't hesitate to invent a plague infection complaint against them, and have all their assets seized. But they have a link to the Boyles, and they, as you know, are on the Do Not Touch list. It's hitting a little too close to home. I'm afraid you may have to settle your dispute with them by some other means.
Well, we can't all be winners, I suppose. Now, what was I looking for? Down, up, all the same place. How do I get up? Well, I assume this is where this guy came from. Heh heh heh. Alright. Hello. Look up.
I hear.
Nah, yeah, you didn't hear me enough. Now I can smash you. Huh. Mine. Mine. Certainly unique. I'll give her that much.
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here and doing well. Your last will and testament has been written and approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything is fine. Sure, well, I believe that. I don't think anyone else does, but... Banish attempts, I give afraid I cannot in good conscience remain your mother's position. Though you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity, it is nothing short of a death to hers, and I wish no part of it. Good day to you, sir! God, this guy is just the worst. Oh, improved armor? I'll take that. Yeah. Been getting hit a lot recently, so that'd be nice. Nah. Just some statue. Oh, no. When pretty Emily woke one day, she saw the world in a different way. Her eyes now looked with a stranger's guile. Her dainty mouth smiled a stranger's smile. Her hands now worked the stranger's wrath. Her feet now walked the stranger's path. Emily fed and never grew stronger. The stranger's carvings drove her onward, and no one who looked on Emily's face would ever guess who ruled in Emily's place. Nah, that's creepy. God, you believe this? I mean, it's a nice looking statue.
Who are you?
I understand your curiosity. I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. A friend to Jessamine when we were girls. Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater. I hope that satisfies you. Because you won't get more. I ought to just kill you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming,
and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timpsch, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him.
Is that who you were looking for? Well, she's a bit of a bitch, and the artwork's hopeless. I know you have your reasons.
I don't know, I'm no expert in stone cutting, but... I mean, she's floating in the air. I mean, the stone's floating in the air. I don't know what more you want. Legitimately, it's floating in the air. I don't know how you top that in terms of marble work. Or stonework, whatever thing that is. Oh, anything cool in here? Grapes. But that... I can't sell food now, can I? Lake hasn't gotten that bad yet. Oh well. Wait. The bottom half of everything. Okay, well, I've knocked everyone else unconscious. Yep. You just standing there? You know, I have half a mind. Just to... There we go.
None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
Yeah, Corvo. Come on.
Another guard to me.
Oh, ow! God, he dodged. Okay, I'm ready for you.
Firing.
Yeah? That's what I thought. Yeah, there we go. Well, I think I've cleared this place out rather nicely. No, you're not supposed to, but hey. Whatever it takes to get the job done.
Got a prowler.
No, you don't. Anything cool over here? Book. I think I've done enough reading for today. It's nice to know it's empty. I can just walk around however I like. No repercussions. Hello? Food. Health elixir. Ah, the cards. Yes, the world. I need the world. Alright, now I have to go... Now I have to go back to... No, you didn't. Now I have to go back to the Overseer's Shrine and give the card to him, I believe.
That's strange. Timpsch doesn't name himself the beneficiary in the will. He's giving the inheritance to Delilah.
Well, now that is strange. A, when are we gonna get a secretary? I can never find any documents filed by J and S. Doesn't seem to file anything. This place is turning into a vortex. Its organization is so big you could ride a whale into it. Well, that be politics. Now, I understand you're concerned about security, but I trust in the security of a key hanging from my own belt, not a combination lock. A combination lock can be guessed, cracked, or bribed. But a simple lock and key, the context of my archives remains safe. As for lockpicks, a fable. I've never known such a thing to truly exist. Have you? He has a point, but if they don't exist, then how does he know what they're called? Checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah, Delilah really likes using color, huh? Oh. There we go. Nailed it. Now, I believe I give the card to the Overseer. Then yeah. Aw, bleed on it. Ow. It's a lot of blood. Just from a simple cut. And now I believe something to do in here. Yeah, I burn it. Hey, a wound. And that's all the wounds. Agility. I don't think I'll, anything about now. I can zoom. Yeah, da-da-da-da, wee. I said, a wee. Yeah, now I'm safe. Now I just plop this in here. And should be golden. Oh, I'm safe. You didn't see that.
Whoa, I'll find you. Stop playing. Come out at once.
Hey, Chinch woke up. Oh, my things have probably gotten weird. Jibs, buddy? You good? He's good. Any second now.
What is that horrible stench? I could barely breathe. Oh, General Turnbull. Yes, I was expecting you. Please come.
Timpsh. It smells like a weeper den. I thought we were secure.
And we are. The neighborhood is swept 3 times a week.
Barrister Timpsh!
Please, call me Arnold. We're friends. Here, this will clear things up for you. The Regents arranged it. By the way, I don't think I ever got your first name.
What is this? Is this a joke?
I am not sure what you find funny about it.
Barrister Timpsh, this is a letter from the Lord Regent dated a month ago, stating that your building is to be seized by the state immediately due to massive infection outbreak, and that your personal assets are forfeit if you do not comply immediately. A month ago? Are you showing me this to try to convince me that you're above the law?
What? Let me see that. This is impossible.
Barrister, I am afraid I am going to have to take you into custody. And if I or any of my men contract the plague because of this visit, I'll see that your head rolls.
No. This isn't the right document. This...
Get him out of here before he starts bleeding from the eyes. And secure this court. It's under quarantine.
Yes, sir. He fainted. Now what? I don't want to touch him. What if I get sick? I'll just wait for him to wake up.
Yeah, probably the smartest idea. Heh. Oh, key. You saw nothing.
See something?
Oh. Well. This is why we invented one.
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus. No details yet.
Yeah. Haha. Goodbye, nerds. And now we've done everything and we needed to do. So now we can just bolt. Whee! Listen, I've knocked unconscious like 30 guys. I'm not getting a good score for this. And besides, copper wire. Catch me if you can, nerds! I'm the ultimate assassin! Whee!
The heir to the throne, Emily Coleman.
Whee! I did it. Well done, old man. Well done, you genius. You have stealthily stuck your way out of another situation. Hey,
The
fella.
barrister's enemies caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim. Here's the will as agreed.
That'll do nicely. Perhaps better. But you were promised information. Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. He was obsessed with her. Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist. Beneath my family's class, for certain. My uncle became infatuated. But he looked older and made us keep candles lit all night. He was afraid of the dark. One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
That tells me nothing.
I'll be leaving soon. Goodbye, Dowd.
But I have questions. Like, why purple? Other than the fact that it's a white color. I mean, if I don't need you anymore. Haha. Oh, you can't just do that. Nah, she helped. I'll let her live. Besides, gunshot to the head is rather lame for death.
Timsh is ruined. He'll rot in Coldridge Prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong about you, Dowd. Are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go home.
Hey, got a good chunk of the money, got everything aboard. Spoke with Delilah. I think we're finally starting to get some answers to who this Delilah really is.